Hi, I'm Mikey, and I'm an Ohio medical cannabis user. What if you had an infection, a disease, or an injury so severe that it changed your life? What if you were offered several options for treatment, all of which would leave you in great pain and bedridden? What if there was one treatment that would allow you to live in relative peace and comfort, but was illegal to prescribe or use? Which would you choose? This is the choice that faces thousands of Ohioans every day: cancer patients, AIDS patients, those with multiple sclerosis, degenerative disc disease, Crohn's disease, chronic pain of all types. The list goes on and on. Why? Because our small thinking and very short sighted elected officials refuse to acknowledge studies regarding the medicinal use of marijuana. Call it reefer madness, just say no, chemical bigotry, whatever you would like. Aren't you tired of being lied to by your government? We've had liars in office running this country from virtually the beginning of the United States of America. What started out as a government by the people, for the people, now only applies to people with money to do and give to get their views approved as the truth. From Jefferson's and Kennedy's indiscretions, Nixon and his bugging of the Watergate Hotel, and Clinton and his little cigar tricks and word twists, lying is becoming a way of life for our government. It is now apparent that even our own Food and Drug Administration has fallen by the wayside, having rules being made concerning their health care dictated to them by the major drug companies, of which most ruling members of the FDA own stock. Rather than excuse themselves from obvious conflict of interest, these legislators continue to rule on such things as product and drug safety, constantly ruling in favor of the big anybody with money, just to line their own pockets. The FDA used to be an independent and full of compassionate physicians and scientists that had the best interests of the citizens of the United States at heart. Now this body is full of politicians every bit as crooked as the criminals recently voted out of office across this great country of ours. This came to light in April of 2006 ruling in which the FDA discounted findings by some of the most eminent scientists and researchers in our country to rule that marijuana had absolutely no medical benefits of any kind. Beginning with the Institute of Medicine's 1990 report and research continuing even as we speak, the FDA has made this ruling because they consider these tests to be unsound in their findings, even though testing of cannabis is held to the same rigorous standards that any other drug or food requires to get certification. Results are repeatable and indisputable. Cannabis has proven medical benefits and is safer than most of the tap water we drink every day. This ruling comes as a result of not enough money being kicked in by the cannabis growers of America to these thieves and liars who are supposed to have public safety and welfare at heart. They discount past and current studies of the medical benefit of marijuana, even though more than 350,000 prescriptions have been safely written and used in California alone. Add in the other 10 states where medical marijuana is used to treat ill and dying people, and the number soars to over 1 million, and not one single overdose death. That's a better record than aspirin, coffee, tobacco, and alcohol, but cannabis growers do not bribe these supposed leaders well enough, apparently. It comes down to science. Marijuana has been proven to render aid to these suffering people, and our legislature turns a deaf ear to their pleas. What if it was your child, your parents? What if it was your wife or husband? What if it was you? Demand that public safety and compassion be honored. Remove these liars and thieves from the FDA and any other ruling body that does not adhere to the principles for which they were elected or appointed to uphold. Please support the Ohio Patient Network. They're working for you.